Let's talk about homeschool math curriculums. So the curriculum that I want to show you today is the Horizons curriculum. This is by AOP. So AOP sent me the level 1 curriculum for my first grade daughter, and we've been using it for the past 2 weeks, and I can't wait to show you some of the things that I love about this. So unlike a lot of other curriculum companies that we've tested out, this one is really intentional about where the lessons are placed. It doesn't feel messy or all over the place. Here's a really impressive visual that they included in the teacher's guide that shows exactly how they do their spiral method of learning. So we've got our learning concepts going down like this, showing you what lesson the concept will be introduced. And they've actually broken down exactly how they're going to spiral back to that concept. Again, you can see here they're very methodical in how they're introducing and practicing each concept. Another thing that I really like about this curriculum that I think would be really helpful for families who are limited on space or money when it comes to manipulatives, this curriculum utilizes very, very minimal and simplistic materials. Shout out to AOP for doing this. This is so helpful to us parents, putting the manipulative list right in the front of the book so we don't have to go flipping through to see which materials we need for which lesson. Just take a look at how simple these things are. So an alarm clock or a timer, bags, balls, bread, butter. They do a lot of real world examples with things. Things like flour, when we get into measurement, they specify how much you need. Plastic rings from a 6-pack of pop, love that. Just today we did a lesson that required nothing more than a simple number line that I drew on our whiteboard. Another thing that I'm really liking about Horizons is how easy they made it for us to differentiate the lessons for children who either need a little bit more help or children who need a little bit more enrichment. So you can see here, I just opened this up to our word problems lesson, and there's 7 activities that you're expected to do within this lesson, but you can tailor these lessons to your child's needs. They've also provided the worksheets in the back of the book, and these are optional. So after you do all the activities, you can choose to do the worksheet. Perhaps your child needs a little bit more practice, and this is remedial work. Maybe your child is a little more advanced. They flew through the activities, and now you're giving them a worksheet as some independent work. My daughter was really excited to see that this is a full color curriculum in the student activity book. The font that they use is really nice and big, easy to read for us, and also the lessons are super short. So you can see you're just doing the activities here and here. Also note, you can see the spiral method being used here. Word problems is what we're focusing on for the day, but then we're going back to a concept that we've already done with the greater than, less than. Hitting the tally marks, the number line with the addition, which is also a concept that they've already learned. So overall, I'm super impressed with this curriculum. My daughter is loving it so far. Even my 3-year-old is trying to get involved when we do our math lessons together. This is obviously their printed physical curriculum. However, they do offer an online version called Monarch for grades 3 through 12. So if you're like me and you're exploring math curriculums and you're looking for one that really hits the mark between that spiral method and that mastery method, highly recommend the Horizons curriculum. I do have a discount code for this too. It's Jess10 if you want to get 10% off any of the AOP print products.